Hi, everybody. This is Lisa, and it's time again for another Verbling class. In this hour, we're going to be talking about soccer. I have a few things that I wanted to read out loud to you guys. So this is a listening practice class, but also as part of the listening class, we will be speaking because I will be asking questions to see what you understood, and we will be reviewing vocabulary and other things, other phrases that we use to talk about the sport of soccer, which is what we call football here in the United States. In most other countries around the world, it's known as football, but we call it soccer because we have another game which is we call football, which is American football, which is a completely different sport. So hi, Tarcisio, how are you? Hi.
Fine, and you?
I'm doing well. So, how's Bahia? Aren't you living in Bahia?
Yeah, I live in Bahia.
How was your weather there today?
Yeah. So hot.
Oh, hot again. It was very cold here and raining. I still have my jacket on.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
You want to be cold? It was very cold here and raining. I still have my jacket on. Oh,
I'm so jealous.
Edlinas, hi there. Edlinas? I still have my jacket.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi.
I'm so jealous.
Can you close your Verbling window? I think it's playing.
Wait.
It's playing the video.
I'm so jealous.
Can you close your Verbling window? I think it's playing. Hi, everybody. Come on into class. Hi there, Maud. How are you?
How are you?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Body, Luis. Hi there, everybody. Hi, Melissa. Edlinas, I muted you, so you might have to unmute yourself because the video was playing. So I just want to welcome everybody, and I want to go over how the Verbling classes work. So what you do is, if you want to make sure that you get into a certain class, then you probably want to join the Verbling Premium membership. It's $25 a month, and what that allows you to do is make reservations in class. If you have a reservation, or if you have the membership, you can go and click on Get a Reservation, and that way you come into the class in the first 2 minutes. And then after the first 2 minutes, then a green Join Class button will show up, will appear above the Verbling chat box, and then you can click that and come into the class. The Google Hangouts, we can have 10 people, so there's me plus nine other people, and so it's a good idea to come in on time and get here right at the hour, because classes start every hour on the hour, and the classes are one hour long, and they have different topics. So you can always go and look at the schedule for the day, and then you will be able to see who is teaching the class and what the topic is going to be. So if you're interested, all the teachers have their own profile page, which you can follow. So it asks you on the screen there, Verbling screen, do you want to follow the teacher? You can click that. That way you'll know when the classes are coming up. So if you want to follow, you want to know what my schedule is, you can do that there. Also, we have Facebook pages, which you can follow. Sometimes on my Facebook page, people talk back and forth, and sometimes I post things that we read in class, like articles, links to articles, other things that might be of interest to you. So yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about soccer. I'm going to be doing the talking mostly, and you guys are going to be doing the listening, but we will also be speaking with each other because I will be asking questions to see if you understood what you heard. Also, if you want to just watch the class, that's okay because I think we are full, so you won't be able to get in right now. The only way that you will get in is if somebody has to leave and they drop out, or if they lose their internet connection and unfortunately drop out, because that does happen sometimes. But if you want to just listen to us have the class, that's okay. And you can also communicate with us here in the Verbling chat. Sometimes it's hard for me to follow along, but I'll try to keep an eye on it and see and say hi to everybody who's in the chat. So yeah, so today I thought we would just talk about soccer. I actually spent about 5 hours outside today in the rain watching soccer games because my kids were playing soccer again. It's a spring season for the kids, so they have a 6 or 7 games, I think 7 weekends in a row they'll be playing soccer. And I know that it's a very popular sport for young children and for people all around the world, so it's always an interesting topic for a lot of people, although some people don't necessarily like soccer, right, Tarcisio? So that's okay. If you don't like soccer, we can still talk about it in English. It's something to practice your listening skills and your English vocabulary skills. And I'm just mentioning Tarcisio because in a class yesterday he mentioned that he wasn't a fan of soccer, so but that's okay. So I'm going to do a couple of different levels of reading. I have the first one is going to be a somewhat easy level, simple story that I'm going to read out loud, and I will have you guys listen, and then I will just ask you questions. And then I have another one that's a little bit more intermediate. And then if we have time, I was going to read an actual article from the U.S. soccer website about a recent a woman soccer player who has played for the U.S. women's team, and she just recently retired. So that's some of the latest news in the soccer world here in the United States. So yeah, so first of all, I want to just say hi to everybody and welcome everybody to class. Hi, Antonio. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
And
Thank you.
why don't you tell everybody where you're from? When I say hi to you, and then tell me how to say your name if I say it wrong or incorrectly, and just tell us what country you're from. So where are you from, Antonio?
Yeah, I'm from Spain, but I'm living now in Argentina.
Oh, okay. How long have you been living in Argentina?
Almost 10 years.
Oh, okay. So quite a while then. Yeah, great. Wonderful. Okay, and Luis, how are you?
Buddy, yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm from Colombia. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Nice. Are you outside?
Yeah, in the balcony. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's nice and warm there, huh?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's cold. It was so cold and rainy today. I had to stand out in the rain for so long.
I want a call.
You wanted to be cold?
Yeah, yeah, here it's pretty cold, pretty warm. Yeah.
Pretty hot, yeah. I know that's what Tarcisio said too. He wants it to be colder. Okay.
Well, at least I have beach, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good. Hi, Ahmad. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Today I'm very fine because this is the early morning right now. It's only 5 a.m. and the weather, yeah, the weather is very refreshing here. Yeah.
Ahmad, it would be hard to keep track of your schedule. You are up at all different hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you just wake up or did you not go to sleep?
Actually, I changed. You mentioned that I slept in the early evening because I know that I have some classes to attend in the early morning.
I see.
Yeah. So I'm awake from about 12, yeah, from about 1 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Attended the class for Jeff maybe, and for Hannah, yeah.
Wow.
And here is, yeah. So I can't miss your classes. It's your class, I can't miss it.
Okay. Okay. Erlinis, how are you?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I'm from Colombia too, like
All
Liz.
right. Yeah, great. Wonderful. And am I saying your name correctly, or how do you say your name?
Yes, it's correct. My name is Erlinis.
Erlinis. Okay. Erlinis. Okay. Thank you. And Julissa, how are you today?
Hi, Lisa. I'm doing fine. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Got a new picture up?
New? I see the same, the fish.
No,
You see
I
the,
don't.
you
I
see
see
the
a
new one?
different one.
Yeah, I changed it, but
Yeah.
I'm still seeing the old one. Yeah. Well, this new picture, if you see it, is from a trip that I took the past week
Oh,
in the jungle part of my country. Yes.
nice.
Very nice place.
Uh-huh. Did
It
you
is
have good
very,
weather?
very green. Yeah, the weather there is it's rainy now. Now is the rainy season, but it
Yeah.
is warm,
Warm,
not
yes.
cold. Warm, yeah.
Nice. Not windy and cold.
No.
Good, that's good. Ricardo, how are you doing today?
Hello, Lisa. Hello, I'm Ricardo from São Paulo, Brazil.
Wonderful. Welcome. And Sebastian, how are you doing today?
Okay, it's my first day on the site. I'm like,
Great. So have you had some other classes today too, Ricardo?
about a sixth class.
Oh wow.
Yes, I really like.
Yeah, great. You had a full day of English then, huh?
I need to learn English faster.
Okay. Well, this is a good place to do that. All right,
Okay.
Sebastian, how are you?
Hi everyone, I'm fine. Thanks for asking me. How are you too? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm warm now. I was cold when I was outside today.
All right. There are 3 Colombians here today.
I know. There's a lot of Colombians. And Maria Jose, who's in the chat, she's also from Colombia.
Yes, I am from Colombia too.
All right. All right. Wonderful. The word is getting out in Colombia about Verbling, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them here.
Yeah. Great. And Selma, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Selma.
Hello, teacher.
Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Oh, okay. So it's early morning for you too?
Yes, it's 4 a.m.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes. But have you gone to sleep or have you been staying up?
I didn't sleep until now.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah. You guys are late nighters. Okay. Tarcisio, how are you today?
I'm so good. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing pretty good. All right. Okay, so let me get to what I'm going to read. And while I'm reading it, I'm going to just put a little picture up here. This is it's not messy. It's just a bunch of kids playing soccer. Okay, so first I was going to read the easier reading. And I want you guys just to listen. And that's all you have to do, just relax and listen. And one of the strategies for listening is to just not try to focus on every single word that I say or get caught up on a word that you might not understand, but just try to listen for the main idea. It's about soccer, and it's a pretty simple little story. It's not really a story, it's just a little informational type of article. And I'll read it once slowly, and then I'll read it a second time at normal speed, and then I'll just ask you guys some questions to see what you could understand or if you had any questions or anything. Okay? All right, here we go. It's just called soccer. Soccer is a fun game. It is very popular. It is popular all over the world. It is fun to watch. It is fun to play. It is a simple game. There are two teams. They play on a big grassy field. There is one ball. There are two goals with nets. Each team tries to kick the ball into the other team's net. The players cannot use their hands. They cannot touch the ball with their hands. They use their feet to move the ball. They use their chests to move the ball. They use their heads to move the ball. The players run back and forth. They slide on the grass. They crash into one another. They play to win. Okay, and now I'm going to read it more quickly. Soccer is a fun game. It is very popular. It is popular all over the world. It is fun to watch. It is fun to play. It is a simple game. There are two teams. They play on a big grassy field. There is one ball. There are two goals with nets. Each team tries to kick the ball into the other team's net. The players cannot use their hands. They cannot touch the ball with their hands. They use their feet to move the ball. They use their chests to move the ball. They use their heads to move the ball. The players run back and forth. They slide on the grass. They crash into one another. They play to win. Okay, so that's a simple story about soccer. So let's see, Antonio, what do you know about soccer?
Soccer is an important sport in my country.
Mm-hmm.
In the city where I'm from,
yes.
there are two teams.
Uh-huh.
Two teams are Sevilla
Mm-hmm.
Football Club and Betis.
Mm-hmm. And
they are rivals.
They're rivals. Okay.
Rivals. Yes.
Everybody know what rivals is? What the word rivals? He said that those two teams are rivals. That means they always go up against each other and they see who wins. They're always going back and forth. Okay, and have you ever played soccer, Antonio?
Yes, but I suck. I suck. Yes, I'm very bad.
Okay, he said he sucks. That means he doesn't think he plays well. Okay. All right, good. And so did you understand what I read? Was that pretty easy for you? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Good. And Badi, how about you? Do you know of soccer, the game of soccer?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. And do you play soccer?
Yeah.
What position do you play?
Well, that depends. For example, if I am very excited, yeah, let's play. I play in the middle field, right wing.
Midfield, okay, right wing.
Yeah, but if I am lazy, something like, I play as defender, so I don't run so much.
Yeah. Do you have a big kick?
Kick, yeah. It's not a great one, but yeah, I make goals and I do my best.
Yeah. So sometimes when people are playing defender, they put people who have a big kick, like they can kick it very far.
Yeah.
Down the field. Yeah. Okay, Imad, you play soccer, right?
Yeah, I used to play it when I was a kid. But in my neighborhood, it was something that's simple. We used to play in anything, not ball, anything. You don't have to be ball. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And instead of nets, we used to put some rocks to limit the space or the area where we are playing it with. So it was terrible. Yeah.
So you had so when we call that type of game in the United States, when kids just go and they just start playing, it's like a pickup game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have pickup games. Yeah. Yeah, in the U.S., a lot of kids play pickup games. It's actually not so popular as much as it used to be in the United States. A lot of people they sign up for soccer or baseball and they join a league and then they have uniforms and they pay money and it becomes more of I don't know, like a big deal, I guess. But it used to be more when the sports were not organized so much by the grown-ups that kids would just play in the streets and play soccer or baseball or football or something like that. But now
Yeah, and this is why I changed to basketball after that, because
okay.
yeah, it looks more urban. People who are playing in basketball look more say moderate because you have to book for playing ground. You can't play basketball that very simple way. So if you look for people who are looking playing with soccer, it will be different language. They have their own slangs. It's very hard to deal with these people. Yeah. But with basketball, you will find people who are, let's say, more near to my understanding, for example.
To your level.
So yeah, better level.
Yeah.
This is why we played basketball, and it was really more moderate than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So basketball is your preferred sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not my preferred sport. My preferred sport is swimming.
Oh, okay.
I prefer it for soccer.
Okay. And Erlinis, do you know anything about soccer? Do you like soccer? Do you play soccer?
I don't play, but yes, I like it. I must say that my team of my city is the best one of my country. Junior to Papa, we say.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, by the others one here by my team today.
so
I not say that. Sorry.
I'm costeño. Great. Yeah,
Oh,
Junior to Papa.
great. Yes, excellent. Yes, I like soccer.
What's the name of your team? I didn't understand. What is the name of your team?
Junior.
Junior. Okay.
Yes,
and what city are they from?
Barranquilla.
Oh, okay. And that is a national team, like a team that plays other teams in the country or in other countries too?
And this is a national league, but if you want, maybe you can play in other teams.
Okay.
It's called I could forget Copa Libertadores. Is okay? If you are the champion and soon you can go to that.
Okay. What is this their jersey there? Is that the oops, hold on, I'm gonna screen share it.
I don't understand. Can you read?
Yes, I'm gonna put a picture up in the screen share. I was wondering if this was their jersey.
Yes, that is our shirt.
La muñeca?
Yes, exactly. That is our patrocinador. I don't know how to
yeah,
word.
that's their sponsors. One of their sponsors.
Sponsor, yes, exactly.
Okay, I see.
Sponsor.
Yes, more and more, all the teams, that's one of the things that's changed in soccer is now when you see a soccer jersey, they have all kinds of sponsor badges on them and stuff, and sometimes you can't even tell what team it is, but you know they're sponsors.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, have you ever gone to a game before? A live game?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe around 3 months ago, I went to one. But it's very exciting when you are here. You can scream aloud. You can say, "Oh, go!" This is real fun. I like it so much.
Yeah, good. Okay, wonderful. Julissa, how about you? Is soccer something that you are interested in at all?
Well, yes, I like to watch when the national team plays, but I don't support to any local team. of the locals. Just to the national team when they play, I like to watch the matches.
Have you ever been to a soccer game live,
No.
or just watch it on TV?
Just on TV. Yeah. But I think they need to improve more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have to, because we are getting eliminated from many for the World Cups. Yeah, we are not going since I think the 80s.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could ask this question since Julissa, you brought it up. It's an interesting question. What do you think influences these different teams so that some are good and some are better than others? Anybody have an opinion on that? Antonio, why do you think some teams are better than other teams?
I don't know. Perhaps it's I don't think it's formed by I don't know players that can play together like a machine. I don't know, like Barcelona, for example.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, it's not only the player, but the team. I think it's important in this play.
Yeah. Yep. Ricardo, how about you? Do you like soccer?
Yes, I like soccer. I play soccer. In my country, it's very popular sport.
Yes.
We play football on the street, inside the house, the backyard. In the field.
Inside the house?
Yes, many times. And the next World Cup was in my country in 2040. Okay.
14, yep. 2014.
Yeah, 2014, sorry, okay. And many times my leg is purple because I took kicks in my leg. I play football with my kids.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for other guys. The best team is my team, is Corinthians.
So are you going to go to any of the games for the World Cup?
Yes, we like to see the in the country and the all its name.
Because there's one of them is going to be in Sao Paulo. Some of the games.
Yes, São Paulo. I live in São Paulo.
Are they making a new stadium?
Yes, Corinthians is making a new stadium called Itaquerão.
Wow.
Yeah, on the picture is this.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yes, I think so. I think yes.
Have you seen it? Have you driven by it or anything?
I don't know if is this the picture of the Itaquerão.
Oh. Yeah,
I think you know. Is the right side, the last of the right side.
Oh.
Is this? Is this?
That's it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Cool. Yeah. Okay. And Sebastian, how about you?
Yes. Of course. I like so much soccer that I like watching soccer, but I am not good at playing soccer.
Did you play when you were younger?
Yes. I am younger. I like playing it sometimes, but I am not good.
Oh, okay. What position do you like to play?
Where I like play in the middle of the field, right?
In the midfield?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but as I said, I am not good at play, but I am crazy about a soccer team called Atlético Bucaramanga. I don't know if Luis have heard about it.
What is how do you spell it? Atletico what?
I am writing and typing on the chat board.
Oh, Bucaramanga?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, okay. Is that your local team? Or is that just the one you like? Okay. Okay. Ah,
Yes,
there's
it is.
so many teams around the world, huh?
Yeah. Well, I know. Well, my team now is not at a good position on the on the cup. Is right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I am not. They are not good.
Yeah. Okay. But you like them anyways.
Yeah.
So some people just want to like the best ones. They just want to like Barcelona or something like that.
Yes. A lot of people is crazy about this great big
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, the big teams. Yes. Okay, Selma. Is soccer something that's very popular in Algeria?
Yes, we
Yes.
love all the Algerian people love soccer, and we are the best team in Africa, and we had qualified to the World Cup
Yeah.
in 2010.
Yeah.
Yes, and we had also we had beat Germany on 1982. Yes.
Is this the team? Is this their team right there?
The team is called the Desert Foxes.
Oh.
Yes.
But am I getting the right one? That says Morocco, but is their jerseys white like that right there?
Yes, this is the Algerian team.
Okay.
And it was a lot of events happened because of this game. With Egypt, we had a lot of problems.
Oh.
Yes. Because of this game, our team was beaten by the Egyptian people in 2010.
Oh.
Yes. But even that, we had won the African Cup. Yes.
Right. So.
And we all. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yes, and we have a slogan, which we always repeat when the game is played.
Yeah.
Which is 1, 2, 3, Viva l'Algérie.
Is that French or what is that?
It's Viva. It's Italian. It's mixed with French and Italian. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And that's what everybody says.
Yes. We always repeat that when our team plays. So yes, when the team, when we have a game, we find all the Algerian people in the. Can you say?
Yeah.
The stadium.
In the stadium or in the bleachers? The bleachers is where people sit.
Yes, exactly. Even if the game is played outside of Algeria, in other countries in Africa or in Europe, you find a lot of Algerian people supporting our team. And we do support that. That day it's special for all the Algerian. All the Algerians we meet at the family house and we sit all together to watch this game. Yes.
So it's very popular. It sounds like.
Yes, in Algeria, yes, it's very popular.
Yeah.
We don't have classes when we have the Algerian team playing the game.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yes.
You get a break. You get to watch the team. Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot of support for them, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, they get a lot of support from their country. Okay.
Yes.
Great, thanks. Have you ever been to one of their games live, or do you just watch them on TV?
No, I just watch them in TV because most of the games are played in South Africa or in Europe. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. And Tarcisio,
Hey,
what's your opinion about soccer?
I really don't like soccer. That's not my place. I feel like a complete idiot in the middle of the field. I don't get the idea of being a ball.
Uh-huh. So did you play it like at school though sometimes, or what's your experience with playing
I
soccer?
did.
You did?
I have never liked it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So
I don't like it.
what sport do you prefer? Or do you not like sports in general?
Volleyball,
Oh, volleyball, okay.
jiu-jitsu.
Uh-huh. So martial
I think
arts?
that's all.
Uh-huh.
No. Basketball, I like
Oh,
it.
and basketball too. Is basketball very popular in Brazil?
Not much.
Not much. No.
Not much.
Ricardo?
No.
No. It's not something that you have like a league for or anything, or?
Now we have a championship, everything,
Oh.
but not so popular like football.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so popular. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read another article now. This one's a little bit different. It's called Soccer, the World's Most Exciting Sport. The first one was pretty easy. This one's a little bit more advanced, not real advanced, but intermediate. But before we start, we're going to do a little bit of just thinking ahead of time. So it's a short article, but I'm going to ask you to make a guess. If you think that this is going to be true or false, according to when I read the article. So the first one is, American scientists say English soccer is more exciting than U.S. sports. Should say sports. Do you guys think that's true or false from the article? Just make a guess.
I think it's true.
True? Okay. So we'll go with true for that one. What about this one? I know that I haven't read it yet. This is just like pre-reading, thinking about, this is what we're going to be reading about. So the scientists looked at over 300,000 games across 5 sports. Do you think that's going to be true or false?
False.
False. That's a lot of games. That would be a lot of studying. Okay. So now you're getting a little bit of an idea of what the article is going to be about. Scientists decided excitement is based on the chances of upsets. Do you think that's true or false?
True.
True. Do you guys know what upsets mean?
Yes.
Chances.
Angry.
Yeah, it's when you get angry.
Okay.
That's a word that you use if you say, I'm very upset with you, or I'm upset because my car broke down, something like that. But when you're playing the game of soccer or any game, you have 2 teams, and usually one team is the favored team. They think they're going to win, right? Like most people would say they're the stronger team. And then the other team is often what we call the underdog. So the team that's probably not going to win. But what happens is if the underdog wins, that's called an upset. So they were not expected to win, but they did. So they're saying that the scientists, we have to read in this article, they're going to tell us if that's an important thing in terms of excitement.
So, sorry, Lisa.
Yes, go ahead, Ahmad.
The meaning of this claim actually right now doesn't make sense for me. Scientists decided excitement is based on the chance of upset. What the meaning of that? So, if something surprising happened, or
is it more exciting? So basically, like, you can even ask yourself, is it more exciting to go and watch a game where you know that one team is going to beat the other team really badly, for example? Or is it more exciting to watch a game where the team that wasn't the better team actually ends up winning, for example? And it's a surprise, because it's a surprise. You know, you didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think this is, true or false? English soccer matches, so they're talking about soccer in England, the country England. English soccer matches produced far fewer upsets than other sports. True or false?
True.
True.
Okay. All right, well, I'll read it and let's see what this article tells us about this sport. So soccer, the world's most exciting sport. I'll read it twice, once slowly and once at normal speed. English soccer is more exciting than any of the top American team sports. This is according to the research of a team of American scientists. Eli Ben Naim of the Los Alamos National Laboratory and his colleagues analyzed the results of over 300,000 games of soccer, baseball, hockey, basketball, and American football played since 1888. They decided that the likelihood of an upset in a game was a good measure of its competitiveness and excitement. An upset is a game in which the underdog or weaker team beats the stronger team. They found English soccer matches produced more upsets. The survey is not all bad news for enthusiasts of American sports. It seems that soccer has become less exciting and more predictable over the past 50 years. This suggests that strong teams are becoming stronger and the chance of an upset is lessening. On average, the underdog wins 45% of the time in soccer, but this figure is sliding. In contrast, the frequency of upsets in baseball is increasing. Baseball has overtaken soccer in the past 10 years to become the more exciting sport. However, the survey did not analyze the worldwide fever produced by soccer's World Cup finals. Okay, so I'll read it one more time. English soccer is more exciting than any of the top American team sports. This is according to the research of a team of American scientists. Eli Ben Naim of the Los Alamos National Laboratory and his colleagues analyzed the results of over 300,000 games of soccer, baseball, hockey, basketball, and American football played since 1888. They decided that the likelihood of an upset in a game was a good measure of its competitiveness and excitement. An upset is a game in which the underdog or weaker team beats the stronger team. They found English soccer matches produced more upsets. The survey is not all bad news for enthusiasts of American sports. It seems that soccer has become less exciting and more predictable over the past 50 years. This suggests that strong teams are becoming stronger, and the chance of an upset is lessening. On average, the underdog wins 45% of the time in soccer, but this figure is sliding. In contrast, the frequency of upsets in baseball is increasing. Baseball has overtaken soccer in the past 10 years to become the more exciting sport. However, the survey did not analyze the worldwide fever produced by soccer's World Cup finals. Okay, so what is this article talking about?
I think he started with what the last researchers found, and then he showed, or let's say disagreed with this thing, and he really talked about, he gave reason, convincing reason that why he think the author why he think that soccer team is not that have no chance in the future, because he says that soccer game have become more and more predictable, and there is no chance of being upset in the team or seeing something that is competitive. So while in the baseball it started to be more upset and started to be let's say more there is more excitement in following the game.
Yes. Right. So somebody else tell me, what does this article say in terms of what makes for a more exciting and competitive game? What did the article say? What has to happen for it to be more exciting?
I think it says that a game is more exciting when it's not so predictable. For example, when you know that the weak team they have the chance to win the favorite team. So maybe that's when you feel more excited about the the underdogs are winning, so you feel more excited. Yeah,
Right.
because if the same teams win and they continue winning, then that becomes predictable and less exciting.
Right.
But, yeah.
Yeah, and so are you saying that you agree with that? Would you agree? Yeah. Does anybody not agree? Like Badi, for example. I know you want your team to win, right? You want your favorite team to win. But isn't it more exciting to watch it if it's a close game rather than like a slaughter?
Yeah, of course, it's more exciting. Doesn't work something like if you are gonna watch the Barca with, I don't know, Malaga. You already know that Barca is gonna win.
Oh, yeah.
So in Colombia, that doesn't happen because anything can win. Something like, oh, surprise! This time, this team wins, so it's good here.
Yeah. Okay, Ricardo, how about you? What do you prefer in terms of watching a game? What kind of game do you like to watch?
I play table tennis too. I like too much, and I believe when there is one person only, and not a team playing, it's more exciting. Okay.
Yeah. Tarcisio, did you have trouble hearing me when I was reading?
Yes, my connection is not very good.
Oh yeah, your microphone's kind of going in and out. Well, I'm posting it to the chat here a little bit at a time. So they went back and they were if you can look at the chat or you can remember from what I read, what sports did they compare soccer to? What American sports? Erlinis, do you remember what sports they compared soccer to in their studies? What sports did they look at?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes. What different sports did they research when they were looking at all the different games? Remember that? They looked at over 300,000 games. Which sports were they looking at?
Hockey, and what's the other one?
Hockey,
Baseball.
Baseball.
Yes, baseball. And I don't know, the other one is very similar. Basketball.
Antonio, do you remember? Basketball, yeah.
Basketball, I think. I don't remember.
I put it up in the chat. It says English soccer is more exciting than any of the top American team sports. This is according to the research of a team of American scientists. So you see it up there? 300,000 games of soccer, baseball, hockey, basketball, and American football. So they looked at all those different types of games from a long time ago, over 100 years. Yeah.
Well, I think that these results are wrong because soccer is not popular than baseball or basketball in United States. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's the most popular sport is basketball.
Yeah.
In United States.
You think basketball is the most popular?
Yes.
Really? I think football is.
No, I think that it's more popular basketball than soccer. The team soccer of United States are bad. I think.
Yeah.
They are not good.
Yes, that's true. American basketball. So most people in the United States, they prefer to watch basketball, American football, or baseball more than soccer games. Yeah, that's true. But soccer's becoming more popular. But the article is trying to tell us that actually, because teams are becoming, some teams are becoming a lot stronger than others, then sometimes the games are too predictable. And so people are liking to watch other games that aren't so predictable, and they're saying that baseball is becoming less predictable. And so that means that there can be more upsets. Yeah, and so that's kind of an interesting thing if you think about it, what makes the team, like why do you think Barcelona is so much better than other teams, for example? Why do you think that is? Anybody have a guess? Fernando, hi there.
Hey, hello.
Hi, we've been talking about soccer, and
Yeah. I was paying attention to the all the class.
So, do you have an idea about why some teams are so much better? Because I have an idea, but you guys haven't guessed it yet.
I think is one of them. Maybe is the money.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You have
money.
You have money. You can.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
because have you guys ever seen that movie Moneyball? Did anybody see that movie Moneyball?
Yeah, with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, with Brad Pitt
Yes.
about the baseball team.
Yes, I saw
Okay, so you kind of know what I'm probably talking about then, Julissa, because just if you think about it, some of these teams have a lot more money, and what can they do with more money? Ahmad, what could a team do if they have a lot more money than another team?
The problem is they can buy and sold the good players, and the coach also is changeable. Yeah. So it's nothing, just money and build up everything based on the money.
Yeah. So that is one important factor when you're thinking about the competitiveness of the teams that are playing is which team, has a lot more money to, not just buy better players, but also afford better coaches, better training, all that kind of stuff. Edlina, did you want to say something?
Yes, I agree. They can control a very coach too.
Yeah.
Sometimes the player are good, but he don't have something that can organize very well in the match. So
yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Ricardo, do you agree with that about the money being a factor in the team's competitiveness? How well matched they might be?
Yes, I agree. Today, you have a big player in your team, but when you like a team, you like the team forever, okay? But it's not happen the same thing with the players because show me the money, okay, and the player go out.
Yeah, right.
Okay, just I think that there is other aspect to, for example, okay, now the team is something like consolidate with the money, how you were talking about, okay, but now it's a strong team. So what happened? That the other team have feared, are afraid for playing with that team. So, for example, what happened with the Barca, for example, Barcelona when with the strategy and pass. Yeah, the rival put together in, oh, Messi's coming, defend. Yeah. So that's so they weren't organized in that moment because of was afraid Messi's coming. Yeah.
Yeah. So they get psyched out, you could say. Yeah. Yeah, the psychology changes if you believe that one player is going to make a big difference. Yeah, the fear factor, like Edlini said. Well, I just looked this up, and in the richest football clubs of 2012, it looks like Manchester United was number 1, and then Real Madrid, and then Barcelona. So those are pretty much some of the most popular teams, wouldn't you say? Would you guys agree that those are some of the most popular teams worldwide? Yeah.
Yes.
They have the money. Yeah.
Yes.
What did you say? Erlini, did you say something?
Yes, I agree. In my country, these couple teams are very popular. You can see the guys fighting about who is the best. Is Ronaldo is the best, or is Messi is the best?
Yeah.
You can make bets around the match. Oh, look at he's looking at t-shirt. And also Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea is popular too, but the English football,
yeah,
it's not so popular that the Spanish one here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty big money these days. It's just like in the United States, American football players and baseball players, they make a lot of money. So it's become more of a business than just a game. So, Ricardo, do you think the World Cup being in Brazil is going to help Brazil, the economy, and bring some tourist dollars? And is it a good thing?
I think it is a great for my country about the tourism, okay? Not for the club, specific to the club. I don't think is a good idea. I think cannot change many things for us.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be a lot of traffic in Sao Paulo? Yeah.
Sao Paulo is the second city on the world with the traffic of vehicles, so.
Wow.
It's very bad.
Yeah.
The first city is Mexico.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to wrap it up in just about 2 minutes. Does anybody have anything they want to say about soccer? Any, we lost Tarcisio. He was the only one who didn't like soccer, and something happened to his microphone. Maybe it was the bad juju.
I have a question.
Okay. Yes, Bobby.
You didn't tell me if you play soccer. Do you?
Oh, I don't play soccer now, but I used to play soccer when I was young. I played soccer, like when I was 10, 11, I played on teams. And I played, usually I played forward, or sometimes I played goalie.
At school or at college, well, I used to play with...
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, with women, and I don't like playing with girls because you're always kicking.
Yeah.
And I prefer give the ball.
Yeah. When I played, we didn't play boys. We just had girls playing girls. And but today, my son, he was playing on a team, and his team only has all boys, but the team he was playing had a couple of girls. And I think sometimes as they're getting older, because the boys were like 13, 14, and 15, and the girls were the same age, the boys don't like playing with the girls too much because they don't want to, hurt them or be too aggressive or something. But
what? No, girls are aggressive with us. They keep.
All right.
We have the ball, and they arrive with the food.
Yeah.
It's not karate; it's football.
Okay, good. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming to class. You guys did some good listening. Sounds like you guys pretty much could understand the stories and the articles, and also you guys had good conversations. Sounds like you guys will probably be watching more soccer as the World Cup gets closer and more games are happening, and keep track of your country, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Okay, you too. Thank you, everybody.
Good night, Lisa. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm going to be doing a writing class next, so if you guys want to stick around, I'm going to do a writing. You're going to do the writing, and I'm going to do the correcting. So you can check it out.
Clases por todos lados.
Yeah, I live in Bahia.
How was your weather there today?
So hot.
Oh, hot again. It was very cold here and raining. I still have my jacket on.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
You want to be cold?
It was very cold here and raining. I still have my jacket on.
Oh,
I'm so jealous.
Edwina's, hi there.
It was very cold here and raining.
Edwina's?
I still have my jacket
Hello,
on.
Lisa.
Hi.
I'm so jealous.
Can you close your Verbling window? I think it's playing.
Wait.
It's playing the video.
I'm so jealous.
Can you close your Verbling window? I think it's playing.
Hi, everybody. Come on into class. Hi there. Hi there, Maud. How are you?
How are you?
Lisa.
Hi,
And
Lisa.
Body, Luis. Hi there, everybody. Hi, Melissa. Edlinas, I muted you, so you might have to unmute yourself because the video was playing. So I just want to welcome everybody, and I want to go over how the Verbling classes work. So what you do is, if you want to make sure that you get into a certain class, then you probably want to join the Verbling Premium membership. It's $25 a month, and what that allows you to do is make reservations in class. If you have a reservation, or if you have the membership, you can go and click on Get a Reservation, and that way you come into the class in the first 2 minutes. And then after the first 2 minutes, then a green Join Class button will show up, will appear above the Verbling chat box, and then you can click that and come into the class. The Google Hangouts, we can have 10 people, so there's me plus nine other people, and so it's a good idea to come in on time and get here right at the hour, because classes start every hour on the hour, and the classes are one hour long, and they have different topics. So you can always go and look at the schedule for the day, listen to us have the class, that's okay, and you can also communicate with us here in the Verbling chat. Sometimes it's hard for me to follow along, but I'll try to keep an eye on it and see and say hi to everybody who's in the chat. So yeah, so today I thought we would just talk about soccer. I actually spent about 5 hours outside today in the rain watching soccer games because my kids are playing soccer again. It's a spring season for the kids, so they have a 6 or 7 games, I think 7 weekends in a row they'll be playing soccer. And I know that it's a very popular sport for young children and for people all around the world, so it's always an interesting topic for a lot of people, although some people don't necessarily like soccer, right, Tarcisio? So that's okay. If you don't like soccer, we can still talk about it in English. It's something to practice your listening skills and your English vocabulary skills. And I'm just mentioning Tarcisio because in a class yesterday he mentioned that he wasn't a fan of soccer, so but that's okay. So I'm going to do a couple of different levels of reading. Hi everybody, this is Lisa, and it's time again for another Verbling class. In this hour we're going to be talking about soccer. I have a few things that I wanted to read out loud to you guys. So this is a listening practice class, but also as part of the listening class we will be speaking, because I will be asking questions to see what you understood, and we will be reviewing vocabulary and other things other phrases that we use to talk about the sport of soccer, which is what we call football here in the United States. In most other countries around the world, it's known as football, but we call it soccer because we have another game which is we call football, which is American football, which is a completely different sport. So hi, Tarcisio, how are you? Hi.
Fine, and you?
I'm doing well. So, how's Bahia? Aren't you living in Bahia? And then you will be able to see who is teaching the class and what the topic is going to be. So if you're interested, all the teachers have their own profile page which you can follow. So it asks you on the screen there, Verbling screen, do you want to follow the teacher? You can click that. That way you'll know when the classes are coming up. So if you want to follow, you want to know what my schedule is, you can do that there. Also, we have Facebook pages which you can follow. Sometimes on my Facebook page, people talk back and forth, and sometimes I post things that we read in class, like articles, links to articles, other things that might be of interest to you. So yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about soccer. I'm going to be doing the talking mostly, and you guys are going to be doing the listening, but we will also be speaking with each other because I will be asking questions to see if you understood what you heard. Also, if you want to just watch the class, that's okay because I think we are full, so you won't be able to get in right now. The only way that you will get in is if somebody has to leave and they drop out, or if they lose their internet connection and unfortunately drop out, because that does happen sometimes. But if you want to just